The question of whether Jesus is God is one of the most debated topics among skeptics and non-believers. However, the Bible provides undeniable proof that Jesus is God. Two key scriptures, Mark 14:61-62 and Daniel 7:13-14, clearly reveal his divine identity. In Mark 14:61-62, Jesus is on trial before the high priest. The religious leaders are searching for a reason to condemn him. The high priest asks, "Art thou the Christ, the Son of the Blessed?" Jesus boldly answers, "I am, and ye shall see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven." At this moment, Jesus directly claims to be the divine Son of Man from Daniel's prophecy. The high priest immediately reacts in outrage, tearing his clothes and accusing Jesus of blasphemy. Why? Because Jesus wasn't just calling himself the Messiah. He was claiming to be God. To fully understand Jesus' response, we must go back to Daniel 7:13-14, where the prophet Daniel sees a vision. "I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion, and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed." This passage describes a divine figure, the Son of Man, who comes with the clouds, a symbol of divine presence. He is given authority over all creation, and every nation worships him. This is no ordinary human, only God is worthy of such worship. Now, back to Jesus' trial. When he says, "You shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven," he is saying, "I am that divine figure from Daniel's prophecy." The religious leaders knew exactly what he meant. He was claiming to be the one who would sit in eternal glory and receive worship. This is why they condemned him to death. Illustration: the president and the throne. Imagine a courtroom where someone stands trial for claiming to be the rightful ruler of a country. The judge asks, "Are you the king?" The accused replies, "Yes, and one day you will see me ruling from the throne with absolute power over this nation." How would people react? If the accused was just a normal man, his words would be laughed off as insanity. But if the claim were true, it would change everything. Jesus' words in Mark 14:62 are no different. He wasn't just saying he was important. He was saying that one day he would return in divine glory to judge the world. If this claim were false, the religious leaders would have dismissed him as a madman. Instead, they charged him with blasphemy, proving that they fully understood his claim to be God. Challenge to skeptics. If Jesus is not God, explain why. He identified himself as the divine Son of Man from Daniel 7. The high priest accused him of blasphemy, confirming that Jesus was claiming divinity. He said he would return with the clouds of heaven, a statement only God can make. He receives eternal worship in Daniel 7:14, which only God is worthy of. No mere prophet, teacher, or angel could make such claims. Jesus didn't just say he was a messenger. He claimed to be the one who will reign forever, worshipped by all nations. This is why the question of Jesus' identity is so important. If he was lying, he deserved death. But if he was telling the truth, then he is God, and every knee will bow before him. Skeptics, the evidence is clear. Now the question is, what will you do with Jesus?